Hi guys, hope you're all doing well. Blaise Lily here with another pick a card reading. In this one, we're going to be finding out what is about to change your life forever. A meeting, an event, a realization, a certain download, an experience, whatever it is, we're going to be trying to find out in today's tarot pick a card reading. There are going to be three options. All right, so this is option number 1 with the floret wands. Option number 2 with the selenite wand over here. And option number 3 with a clear quartz wand over here. So see which crystal you're mostly drawn to. Remember that this is a general pick a card reading. Only take what's going to resonate with your beautiful selves. Leave the rest out on the table. If you need a bit more time to make your decision, pause the video because we're going to go ahead and get started with option number 1. Option number 1, and welcome to your reading. If you were drawn to the floret wand over here, floret point, let's go ahead and find out what's about to change your life forever. So I'm going to start off with tarot and then I have a couple of oracle decks waiting over here. But let's start off with the main energies with tarot. So I want to take a look at why this change is needed at first. Okay guys, so option number 1, it looks like you couldn't find your tribe, okay? It looks like the people who you were with, you couldn't connect with them. You couldn't find people that are yours. You couldn't find people that you could open yourself up to, that they would open themselves up to you. You know, there was no like tribe. It could be that some people moved away. It could be that some people like got married and you sort of drifted apart. It could be that you never really got along with people in the first place, like you thought you did, but then like something happened. And it's this energy where you have a lot of things to give. You have a lot of love to give. You have a lot of nourishment to give. You are also quite psychic, but it's almost like people took advantage of you, yeah? And you couldn't find people to vibe with. You couldn't find people to connect with, and it looks like the change that you need has a lot to do with going away from a particular place. It could be geographical location. It could be mentally moving on from like trying to be with people who don't see your value, who don't see your worth. Okay, for a very few of you, this could be an indication of a third party situation, yeah, where you will be moving away from it, where you will be emotionally recovering from it. There's a lot of things that trigger you at the moment, yeah? So you need this change that's coming so that you can stop being triggered, so that you can like get the healing that you really need and that you can move on, okay? You can move forwards, that you have like that you get out of this energy of constantly thinking about this and people, this situation, that you see basically the light at the end of the tunnel. So let's see what changes then are going to be coming your way that are going to forever change your life, yeah? Okay. So it's something you guys have been patiently waiting for or working on. The like your spiritual team is calling for patience, for you to be patient, and compassionate with yourself as you're making this transition, because it's not an easy transition, yeah, and you need to be like really patient with yourself. You need to give yourself like as much TLC right now as possible, yeah, because it's hard for lots of you to walk away, guys. Like it's really hard for you to walk away, whether it's your parents, whether it's your friends, whether it's your I don't know, like comfort zone. They're saying like you have been trying and then coming back and trying and coming back, and they're saying like don't be hard on yourself, because like get up, like fall 2 times, you get up 3 times, you know, and so on and so forth. So it's not like everything that you do is going to happen like the first time around. Okay, you need to understand that you need to give yourself like some credit for what you've already done, how far you've already come. So there's this energy where you might be going backwards and forwards, but it's important not to give up. Yeah, because you guys are very spiritual. Exactly. I don't know what it is. It's either that somebody doesn't believe in you, or you stop believing in yourself because people were so freaking toxic to you. Okay, so it's this energy where you are very spiritual, you are very capable when it comes to psychic abilities, when it comes to communicating with your inner God, your spiritual team. You guys are very, very capable. So I think for some of you, there's this fear that, you know, like if you allow yourself to see things, if you allow yourself to hear things, if you allow yourself full communication with the divine, how it's going to affect you. So the changes that are coming through, they are going to really affect your psychic abilities. Okay, they might be opening up your ability to be very discerning, to maybe channel things, to maybe download things, yeah? I mean, like from the divine, if you will, from the Akashic Library and so on and so forth. The message over here is like not to be afraid. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. For some of you guys, there's a realization that you are meant to be singers, songwriters, you know, poets, writers. There's this energy where you're meant to be seen, you're meant to be on stage. There's a vibe that's coming through for you, option number 1, where you might end up being somebody who is very influential, who's very good at speaking, who's very good at communicating with other people, lifting them up, helping them see who they truly are, helping them see their strength and their weaknesses, okay? And it's very important, I don't know why it's coming through, but they're saying it's very important for you to share your story because it could be very inspirational for other people. It could be that people are going to be really like surprised to hear of the things that you went through, and it will inspire them. It will give them some guidance, some pointers, and it will give them some energy that they might need right now, because they might also be feeling like hopeless, but it might give them some energy to get out of the situation. Yeah, but sound over here is very important. So you guys can be, like I keep saying, clairvoyant. Yeah, we're clairaudient rather. More clairvoyant as well, but more clairaudient, where you guys might be hearing things. Messages might be coming through in songs. Messages might be coming through in like even, I don't know, YouTube videos, TV ads, whatever. So it's like you guys are becoming really psychic, and you guys are starting to believe in your psychic abilities. Look at you. Okay, a lot of empaths. That's why it's so hard for you to walk away, because a lot of you guys are empaths. Weight of the world. Okay, you guys are literally carrying the weight of the world, and the changes that are going to be like things are going to change your life forever. What's going to change your life forever is when you guys are going to just let go of a lot of things. Like you guys are going to be building boundaries, learning to say no, learning to say F no, okay, without feeling guilty, without like thinking about it twice. You guys are going to be releasing what's not yours to carry, and it's going to feel so much lighter. It's going to feel so freeing for you, because you are going to free up so much energy to do whatever that you want to do, to discover who you are, to start living your own life. And I think for a lot of you, it has a strong connection to spirituality, a strong connection to songwriting, to speaking. They're showing me throat chakra. She who emerges, enlightenment. Enlightenment, mindfulness, rise up. So for some of you guys, there is this story of a phoenix rising. Some of you might even be, like, your name could be Phoenix, or you might associate yourself, like it could be your spiritual animal, or, you know, your spirit guide. But there's this energy where it's like people left you and people gave up on you, and they're like, you know what, this is just all that you're ever going to be. This is all you're ever going to amount to, okay? And you believe them at some point, and then there's this energy of letting go, of enlightenment, and seeing how people projected their shit upon you, yeah? How people projected their fears and so on and so forth, and you're like, okay, you know what, no, I'm not going to take this lying down. I am not going to just be here. I'm not going to be the loser that they portray me to be, because I'm so much more. And it's this energy of rising up, of emerging. It could be that you guys are going to change your style. You're going to change the way that you speak. Your tone of voice might change. The way that you dress might change. But what's more importantly, something within you is going to change. It's like an activation where you guys are going to be more confident, where you guys are not going to take anybody's BS, where you guys are going to be like so discerning. You're going to have such a good energy filter, where you're going to see, okay, this person is an energy vampire. This person is passive aggressive. This person is cool and is trying to nurture me and is trying to give me some like constructive criticism. So you're going to be able to see who is who. Like, you know, people wearing masks, you're not going to fall for that anymore. You're going to be able to see who is who. And of course, most importantly, you know, releasing the weight of the world. For some of you, it could even be that you're going to lose, you know, some weight, because you're not going to feel that you need to keep this weight for protection, or for, you know, whatever reason your body clang on to this weight, to, I don't know, you know, excess weight, excess water, you know what I mean? So there's this energy coming through very strongly for you. Option number one, okay, so you guys are psychic, artistic, empaths about to go through a rebirth, a major rebirth. So good luck with that, my darlings. Okay, you're on the right path. You're doing well. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated with your amazing selves. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, it's completely free, but it really helps the channel grow, and it helps other people see the messages that are coming through the cards. Yeah, if you guys are up for a personal reading, you can send me an email. The email in the description box below. So is the link to my Patreon page with more exclusive content, additional discounts, and much, much more. My darlings, option number one, keep safe. Yeah, take care of your amazing selves now. Bye. Option number two, if you joined the Selena one, hi and welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's about to change your life forever. Okay, but first and foremost, let's go ahead and find out why you need this change, why you attracted this change. Yeah, remember, this is a timeless reading. Whenever it finds you, that's the right time. So let's see why you need this change. Okay, because you are able to make some sort of important decision, and there's this energy where I see you guys have a lot of emotions, repressed emotions that you might be hiding. There's this vibe where you put your life on pause, where you're like, I don't know, like, I don't want to dive deep, but there's something deep within you that you need to see, that you need to address, to move on, to carry on your path. Okay, let's find out more. Okay, so for a lot of you guys, this has something to do with choosing your path, and choosing your path and not carrying on with the energy of your ancestors, with the energy of your parents, with the energy of your friends, with the energy of something that happened in the past that supposedly made you feel like, okay, I need to go, like there's the special compass, the magic compass. So it's like this energy where you might have felt like, okay, I'm facing my true north, but the reality is you were literally going in the wrong direction for such a long time. Okay, so for a lot of you, it's this need for you to learn to listen to yourself rather than people. Okay, because a lot of people might be like around you, like, okay, this is custom, this is how we do it, this is how it's always been done, this is how your mother did it, this is how your grandfather did it, you know, this is what is the tradition is. And it's like a lot of chatter, but you don't hear the most important person, you don't hear what is coming from your heart, what is coming from your soul. So you feel like your life is on pause, you feel like you're drained when it comes to your energy. And why this happens is because you either spend a lot of time in the past thinking about what could have been, a lot of time in the future thinking of what will be, and when it's like this delayed happiness, yeah, and there's not enough of being in the here and now for you. Option number 2. Also, there's this energy of loneliness that is coming through, loneliness in the crowd, loneliness without love, loneliness without true friends, you know, a lot of energy of needing a fresh start, of needing to like go and just experience life for you. Okay, you guys need to start afresh, you need to start anew. And it doesn't mean like starting again, because a lot of you like, oh my god, why do I have to start my life all over again? And it's this energy like, no, but you need to start living life again on your own terms. You need to face your true north, because then you're actually going to be enjoying life, then you're actually going to have a lot of energy, then you're actually going to be attracting people who are genuine, then you're actually going to be attracting love, you know, and everything that comes with it. So let's find out what's going to be happening, yeah, what's coming your way, what changes that are going to change your life forever, what events, what meetings, what is going to change your life forever. Lots of internal child work, yeah, inner child work. Guys, okay, this is so good. This is like ending hostilities, ending fights. You might have had like this ongoing fight with somebody in your head for like such a long time, where you're trying to prove your point, where you're trying to explain yourself, but the truth is you're talking to ghosts. Yeah, you're talking to ghosts. You're not really talking to other people. You're not really again, you keep directing a lot of energy in the past, or there's a lot of made up situations, you know, where nothing is really happening in reality, but in your head there's like K-pop drama, dorama, Santa Barbara, you know, it doesn't matter how old you are, but whatever you associate with, there's just drama in your head that isn't real, yeah. And it's this vibe where this is how you like a coping mechanism, because you like there isn't enough energy, there isn't enough emotions in your real life. So this is the vibe where you guys are going to be burying the hatchet with yourself, most importantly. Yeah, this is where you guys are going to be forgiving yourself, moving on, where you're going to be telling people to F off, where you're going to be telling people how exactly you feel. So there's this energy of, you know, being calmer, maybe even like releasing a lot of anxiety and getting back into the stage of being Dora the Explorer, okay? Exploring things, exploring life, exploring opportunities, rather than fearing and thinking what could go wrong, and rather than, you know, making friends, rather than thinking that people are out to get you, or they want something, or, you know, they want sex, or they want money, or they want to take advantage of you, or whatever, yeah? So there's this energy of like ending hostilities, and it will free up so much more energy, because look at this, you guys are going to be the winners. There's something that you're going to win in life, okay? For some of you, there's this energy of recognition, guys. Some of you, I don't know, you might want to be on TV, you might want to be on the internet. Some of you guys want like, you know, this energy of recognition. you guys are gonna realize that you don't need to fight in order to win. Yeah, like let it sink in. You don't need to fight in order to win. Because when you fight, there's this energy where you're like, okay, I could lose. But when you feel like you're already the winner and you have nothing to prove, oh my gosh, is that liberating? Is that so, like, it feels so good when you have to prove absolute, like, jack to nobody. And you realize that some people, like, you can't prove anything to anybody, and you realize that by being hostile towards yourself and other people, you've been hurting yourself. You've been hurting yourself, and that's it. That's all it has ever achieved. And you'll see that you already won. You're already a winner. For a lot of you guys, there's this energy of recognition. For a lot of you guys, it's this energy of gaining fame, recognition, fulfillment in whatever you do. Okay, but especially if you're into like theater, YouTube, like, you know, if you guys want to, I don't know, get roles or like bands or, you know, like this artistic vibe, but it doesn't have to be just that. You know, some of you guys could be bankers, some of you guys could be doctors, some of you guys could be engineers, some of you guys could be marketing people, PR, you know. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you will see yourself as a winner. Okay? Okay, so you guys, there's this energy also where you might walk away from a family member, yeah, or you guys could like get a divorce or get like separate because you haven't been listening to your intuition for a very, very long time. Yeah, your intuition has been, again, like I keep saying at the beginning of your reading, you guys are going to learn to listen to your intuition. You guys are going to be discerning with whose voice is coming through. Is it your mom? Is it your dad? Is it your frenemy? Or is it yours? Because you guys are going to stop pretending to play happy families with people who are toxic. You guys are going to stop pretending that it's a normal dynamic to feel hostile towards one another. And you're going to realize that, you know, because I'm getting a lot of passive-aggressive energy here. Option number 2, honestly. And I think that's why you were drawn to selenite, because selenite is such a clearing crystal. And it's time for you to clear things. It's time for you to, like, stop playing happy families. Stop pretending that an issue isn't there. Stop pretending that somebody isn't hurting you. Like, cut the cords unapologetically. So you will see, like, a lot of people might be telling you, oh, you're going to lose out on like an amazing relationship or an amazing friendship. And like, no, you guys are going to win. Because if people aren't supporting you, then it's time to say bye-bye. Karmic relationships, exactly what I've just been saying. Oh my God, I love it when Spirit does it. Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. Like, you guys are going to end conflicts. You guys, it could be in a long distance relationship. It could be a relationship where you moved and you realized that, damn, it was a mistake. Okay. So it's this vibe where you're not going to pretend that things are okay when they're not okay. Where you're going to go into conflict, like dot all the I's and whatever, cross all the T's, and you're going to like leave. Yeah, Elvis has left the building. It's time. It's time to put an end to karmic relationships. To learn the lesson, and that's it. So memories and gifts, you've done this before. Okay, so some of you guys, as you open yourself up to the intuition, as you open yourself up to your magic abilities, you guys might end up remembering your past lives. Okay, you guys might discover some gifts that you have. You've done this before. It could be like a recurring thing. It could be like in the past life, because we do have the 6 of Cups over here. So it could be that you're dealing with like a past life relationship. It could be that you're dealing with a false twin. She who doubts. Enid, fear, weirdness, and trust. Okay, so the story of this card, guys, is that this beautiful woman, this beautiful girl over here, she's been hurt so many times. Okay, so she has like the scar over here, yeah, and notice how many like swords we have for you. Option number 2, she has so many scars over here, and she's been hurt in relationships before, over and over again, and she needs to learn to trust again. Yeah, so she, like, you guys are going to put your doubts to rest. You guys are going to be brave enough to come out and start new relationships and start new friendships, and it's going to be life-changing, completely life-changing, because you will learn that not everybody's out to get you. Not everybody's out to like hurt you. But you will also see why you've been attracting those type of people. She who stands, resolute, yeah, determined. Beautiful. It's this energy of turning into a warrior, and again, using your sword not to hurt yourself, not to fight with other people, but using your sword to cut cords. To cut unnecessary people off, to cut like any energies that are just detrimental to you and your health off. All right, my darlings, option number 2, that's what I have for you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's completely free. It really helps the channel grow. Okay, make sure you set your notifications to all so that you don't miss out any of my other upcoming content. For personal readings, do send me an email. My email's in the description box below. So it's the link to my Patreon page for more exclusive content, additional discounts, and much, much more. All right, option number 2, keep yourself safe and take care now. Bye. Option number 3, if you were drawn to the clear quartz wand, clear quartz point, welcome to your reading. Let's see what changes are about to change your life forever. Yeah, but first, let's find out why you need those changes. What's going on in your life, or what's been going on in your life that you have been attracting those changes, or the universe decided that it's time for you to have those changes. Okay, so you guys have been feeling like helpless. There's this energy of a feeling that you don't have your power. You guys have been feeling like the advice, the tradition, the certain way of living is completely not for you. Very similar energy to option number 2, but you guys, it's like you don't know how to surrender. You don't know how to trust. There's a massive trust issue. A massive trust issue over here. Option number 3. You don't trust people. You don't trust God. You don't trust yourself. Okay. You feel like things happen to you and you don't have a lot of control, and it's pissing you off, and you tend to get defensive and you try to like stand your ground, but it's this energy where you feel like the universe just isn't collaborating with you. And it's time for you, like your spiritual team is going to be sending the changes, the people, the events, whatever. We're going to see what's going to be happening. That you take a look at things from a different perspective. Because it's this vibe where you've been given signs, like the universe has been giving you signs, synchronicities, information, but it's like you've been like looking the other way. You've been looking the other way. So there's something that you're not seeing, or something that you're only seeing from one side, and it's preventing you from like having a happy life and maybe having a happy wife or being a happy wife. Yeah, there's something that you don't see. So your spiritual team is like, okay, we want you to see something. We want you to understand why the signs have been there. We want you to understand why you've been seeing numbers, why, you know, you've been having crazy dreams, why people have been coming up to you and maybe asking you weird things, why you've been hearing the same song over and over again. Your spiritual team is like, darling, we are here. Hello. Okay. And they want you to realize that you can cut yourself off from this. Like, you don't have to, but the thing is, like, you feel like that there's nothing there because you don't see it. So the universe is like, we're going to catch you. Like, your spiritual team, we're like, we're going to catch you. But if you keep, like, just stalling, if you keep not, like, you know what I mean? If you keep pulling yourself back, or if you keep, like, fighting the windmills, fighting, like, you know what I mean? It's almost like you're fighting, but what are you fighting for? It's like, you're like, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. And they're like, yes, baby, you are, but what is it that you're doing? You're going in the wrong direction. So let's see what's up. Let's see what's up, option number 3. Let's see what's going to happen. It's going to change your life forever. How's your life about to be changed? Okay, all right. Why have you been, there's this energy where you've been neglecting traditions, maybe out of this need to be, I don't know, to be a rebel, to prove something. The thing is, like, they're trying to make you see that through spirit, through traditions, in your case, you're pushing, like, away lots of caring connections, guys. And it's mostly with yourself. There's this inner monologue, an inner an inner bully that you have. Like, you're being very harsh with yourself. And it's like you close the door to spirit. A lot of you guys are very disappointed when it comes to spirituality, when it comes to religion, when it comes to beliefs. But it's because, again, like, you guys, you know, maybe you fell for the marketing side of it. Maybe you guys were misled by, you know, this whole thing where you just have to imagine things and things are going to happen. But no, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. It's not a genie in a bottle. Like, it's a different energy. It's a thing where you co-create. So it's like you have to do things. So you're like, okay, well, you know, forget the spirit, forget tradition, forget religion, forget people. I'm going to do things by myself. And, like, you being upset, you being pissed off because when you're trying to do things by yourself, things aren't progressing, or you still aren't feeling happy. So what's interesting is you guys are going to be meeting somebody. You're actually going to, believe it or not, but you're actually going to allow somebody to come towards you close enough, yeah, so that they're going to be able to open this door to spirit for you once again. Because there's this energy of hope. There's this energy of believing again, the energy of loving again, the energy of coming back to your own God. Not to a particular religion, to a particular new age thing. No, to your internal God, to you. Where you open the door for your own self. Yeah? And it's going to be done through love. It's going to be done through caring connections. So a lot of you guys are going to be meeting a friend, meeting a lover, meeting, I don't know, a colleague. Whoever this person is, it's like this energy of angel in disguise, yeah? It doesn't mean that they're perfect, but they have a special mission. Yeah, without even knowing it, without even realizing it. They have a special mission where they are bringing a lot of love into your life. And again, there's this connection. There's a lot of disconnect throughout the whole, like, 3 options, guys, today with your intuition, with your goddess. So a lot of you, you know, there could be this healing of divine feminine, healing of energy of kindness and tenderness and sweetness. A lot of you might have been, like, feeling like you're a warrior. You have to be constantly on guard. You constantly have to be proving things. You constantly have to be, like, grinding or you know, whatever it's called, where you, like, constantly go. I have to be this, I have to be that, you know, when you're, like, this girl boss. And there's no, like, sweetness left. There's no intuition left. There's no, like, tenderness left. So like without realizing, you've been pushing people away. Because you're like, whatever, F off, I can do things by myself. I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't need you. I don't need God, I don't need anybody, I can do this by myself. So it's like you isolated yourself. But it only ended up hurting you. Yeah, okay, so I don't know if you guys were drawn to option number 2, because the same cards came out where, you know, but here it's a bit of a different energy. Here it's like you're trying to prove something to somebody. This is why your spiritual team is coming through and saying, what the hell are you trying to prove to people? What like, are you trying to prove to your family that, you know, that if they ever made you feel that you're not good enough, that you're actually good enough? Do you know what I mean? Here, the angel of love, look, it even flew out in reverse. You don't see this angel of love. You don't give yourself the love. Because you're like, I have to earn the love. I have to prove it. I have to win. I have to do... No, the spiritual team is saying you're wasting time proving things to people who are never going to see your side of things anyways. And you're missing out on a lot of beautiful, caring connections that could come through if you just allow yourself to be imperfect. If you just allow people to help you. If you just start believing that we are all not codependent, but interdependent. No man is an island. No woman is an island. Allow this angel of love to come through, because guys, you have love trying to come through, knocking on all doors. And you're like, no, no. Like, no. So of course you're like, okay, your spiritual team is like, okay, we're going to stop you. We're going to put you on pause. We're going to put you upside down. We're going to put you in situations where you will have to absolutely see what you're missing out on. Because it's like you put yourself in this internal chain, like chamber of torture, and you haven't told anybody you're there. So nobody can come and save you. And you're like, I'm going to save myself. But you're like, the thing is, you put yourself there in the first place. Do you see what I'm saying? Child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. Yeah. You guys are about to get like this epiphany, this download, a realization where you're just going to be like, okay, you know what, F it. I've been doing this for so long and it hasn't been bringing anything but grief to me, so F it. Messenger. Look how similar these two cards are, guys. Serious energy bringing harmony and balance, exactly what I've just been saying. Like you guys are going to be in this energy of harmony and balance. Like sometimes we need this time out to see things differently, to learn to surrender, to learn to accept help, to learn to stop fighting, to learn to stop devaluing ourselves. Protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. Yeah. Learning that there is loyalty, learning that you can trust people again. Learning that you're safe. Oh my God, guys. Okay, I'm not even joking. Look. Love, hope, and relationships. Exactly what I've just been saying. Do you see how your spiritual team wants you to see this energy? How they really want you to know that there's love on the cards for you, that there's hope still, that the angel of love that you don't want to see, that you don't want to like bring into your life, it's still there. It's waiting for you to believe in it, so you can see it, so you can feel it, so it can do its thing. So stop fighting the battles here, yeah? She who becomes, metamorphosis, transcend, and journey. Okay, so a lot of you guys, are going to be getting a lot of insights through journeys. Okay, you guys are going through this period of complete change. It's not going to be easy, it's not going to be fast, but it's going to be one of the most important things that are going to happen to you. Like literally, option number 3, this is going to change your life. Because you're going to learn how to accept love, how to give love, how to start believing in love again. There's this massive transformation when it comes to love, to relationships, to acceptance, to families. And to stop feeling like you need to prove something, or you need to first I have to earn money, first I have to, do this and do that, and then love can come through. No. God's clock is the only one that matters, yeah? But even that you're trying to fight, even that you're putting an amazing amount of energy to say no. Things have to be my way or the highway. And there's also this lesson in humbleness, guys. Because it could be that, that your ego has gotten the best of you. So there's this need, for a lesson in being humbled, to realize that there's something greater than you are. Not to disempower you, but to see again how you can use this energy to co-create. Whereas you've been using this energy to try and fight the universe without realizing it, yeah? All right, option number 3, I'm going to end your reading here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's completely free, but it does help the channel grow. All right, don't forget to set your notifications to all so you don't miss out any of my other upcoming content. For personal readings, do send me an email. My email's in the description box below. So it's the link to my Patreon page with more exclusive content, additional discounts, and much, much more. All right, my darlings, take care of your amazing selves now. Bye.